Oh my God, I have wanted to visit this park for so many years. Welcome to our first vlog from Japan, and here we are at the one and only Fuji-Q Highland. I can't believe we're here at Fuji-Q Highland. It is crazy, isn't it?
Incredible.
It's a beautiful sunny day today
as well. Seeing the coasters. Oh my God.
Yeah, we sort of emerged from the mountains and saw all these coasters. Look at this. I mean, the park literally opened about 20 minutes ago. We're open from 9 till 6 today. And wow, we've got some great credits to get today, and it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to just get on things and see what this park is like. It's in a beautiful location, and right now we're speechless, aren't we? It's like, it is crazy. We're at Fuji-Q. Of course, join us throughout the day as we ride on all of the attractions we can do, really. Unfortunately, we won't be getting on Do-Dodonpa. We knew about that before we even booked this trip, due to it having a lot of work done to it, and they've actually taken out the airtime hill and put in a loop, which is quite interesting. But it's going to be a crazy day. Can't wait to get on some brilliant rides. And look at it. The location of this park is absolutely gorgeous. Let's get inside and experience it. Fuji-Q. Oh my God. I can't believe it. We're here.
What the hell?
Welcome to the vlog.
Wait up, I'm dreaming.
First impressions of Fuji-Q Highland, very, very good. It's got this lovely little plaza area. Looks quite new actually, like all this has been recently redone. Of course, you get some fantastic views of all the coasters. You got the S&S 4D coaster over there in the background. But the first one Alex has done. There's not many out there, to be fair, but I say that was only my second after doing X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and let's just say I absolutely loved it. I thought it was a crazy ride, and this one, to be honest, looks even more crazy. I just can't believe that we're here, and of course we're going to be getting on a Gersteak, roller coaster, which is going to be fun. It's actually quite one that I'm looking forward to though, because it's actually got the steepest drop out of any roller coaster in the world. This is quite a nice, like, little street area. We've not actually shown our tickets yet. I'm not too sure how it works here, is it?
Oh, just round to the left.
Round here, isn't it? And talking of tickets, here they are. And if that makes any sense to anyone.
Tickets, otherwise,
yeah, if that makes any sense to anyone. Oh, we've got a nice double-deck carousel, fountain package.
Good little theming going on.
There it is.
Oh, the Eiffel Tower's here.
What the hell?
It's nice.
This place is strange, but I like the look of it.
Oh goodness.
Here we go, there's tickets.
Tickets just round here to the right.
Oh my God, look at that. Here we are. How strange, it's like you've got
as the French will say, Monster in your assai. Don't know what that was. It sounded more like Borat, to be honest.
What a beautiful day though today. Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it? Can't wait to explore this park. So we're inside the park and looking from people's recommendations. As expected, operations here don't seem to be that good in terms of things being on maximum capacity and all that kind of stuff. But that's fine, we did know about that, and people who've actually been here before who watched the channel have warned me to get express tickets, get here early and get express. So that's what we've done. So we've actually got some express tickets just here.
Couldn't tell you which one's which, Mike.
Yeah, so we've got them for the 3 main coasters that are open. So yeah.
And it's not cost a great deal, really.
No, not too much. I mean, what was it for all those?
It was 6,000 yen for 2 of us for 3 fast tracks.
Yeah,
you do it per hour, so each hour you get to choose one, and then you pay per hour's slot. So we've chosen 1 coaster per each hour.
And we're going to start with the S&S 4D. But yeah, we've done all right. At the end of the day, when you come in this far, you want to make sure you can get on everything you can do, and then hopefully some of the smaller credits later on, like the Wild Mouse and this little suspended coaster. We'll be able to get them later on just in the main queues, hopefully. In terms of views of Mount Fuji at the moment, it seems to be a bit cloudy in the direction. We think it's over there somewhere. Well, it is over there somewhere. We can't really see it yet at the moment, so hopefully later on we'll be able to get some views. But I'm very, very excited to be here, and to be honest, this park is exactly what I was expecting. It's a very Six Flags Magic Mountain style park. Knott's Berry Farm in places by Accelerator and stuff. That's how it feels, sort of tarmac with some buildings and stuff about, and just some massive rides. As expected, really, and I'm very excited to be here.
I was going to ask you what you're most looking forward to
most looking forward to? Well, it's got to be this, hasn't it? It's got to be the 4D coaster. Thomas Land, yeah, we will be having a look in Thomas Land later on. Of course, it's got to be done.
Very different fire engines
Oh! It's Alex's twin.
Oh,
Japanese twin. Right, let's go and get in the fast pass queue. Like I said, we'll probably still have to wait a little bit, but it's better than waiting in the main queue, so let's go for that. It's all fun and games, it's all a learning curve this trip. But that's what we wanted, really enjoying it so far. The trip of a lifetime. Fuji! Don't even ask me to pronounce the ride names here. Ijanakia? I don't know how to pronounce these ride names, Alex. I don't have a clue.
This one? Oh, where's the sign? Ijanaka.
Ijanaka. I'm just going to call it S&S 4D coaster. There we are. Priority ticket entrance in. There it is. I mean, quite a few trains do seem to be coming out.
They'll come back.
Backwards up the lift hill. Hey, love it. Let's just say I've not come off that disappointed. That takes the spot for the most craziest ride, flat, dark ride, coaster, whatever ride I've ever been on. That's the most craziest thing ever. Takes that top spot from X2 in terms of a crazy ride. And Alex, your first 4D coaster.
Number one in the world.
Number one coaster.
No problems admitting that.
Wow.
That ride was blooming incredible. I'm going to be very careful what I say.
Blooming incredible.
Absolutely blooming incredible.
We don't know the name of it, but Japan.
Really?
Yeah.
I need to learn it.
The S&S 4D. What did you like about it then? Talk us about it. What did you enjoy about it?
I've never been so scared getting on a ride in my entire life. I don't think I've ever been this terrified of a coaster. But getting on there, you know, really smooth. Considering it throws you about. There's a difference between the coaster throwing you about and you feel like you're going to be twisting and turning your seat to actually being very smooth. As the train moves around the track, it is very, very smooth.
It is, I agree,
it's
yeah.
The seats and the spinning that makes you just so disorientated. And look at the scale of it. Oh my God. Incredible.
I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. I mean, we also had the best seats. We were on the back row, which is technically the front row for a lot of the coaster, because obviously you come around here, go up the lift hill, and we were facing all the mountains here, and how beautiful was it? Here it comes again. Wow. What an incredible ride. Now obviously, basically when S&S sort of took over with this concept, because basically aerodynamics, it killed them off when they built X2 at Six Flags, or X it was originally known. It killed that company off, and it's great to see that S&S have sort of took the concept and they keep developing it and making it go forward, because that felt a lot more enjoyable, a lot smoother than what you get on X2. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. It's got to sit there in my top 10 because it's just so crazy. I love it. I'd love another go on it at some point today. And in terms of the fast pass, we were on it within 5 minutes. We hardly had to wait at all. With that though, my favourite element of the ride still got to be that first drop, same as on X2. Turning over, doing that full flip, you know, and making your way down the drop. Amazing. I mean, I know there's not many of these 4D coasters out there, but if you can get yourself either to here, you know, of course there's quite a few about what are quite hard to get to here from us in the UK, but yeah, it's definitely worth putting in the effort to go and do it. Maybe if you go to California and ride X2, they're all crazy, but that one takes the top spot for most insane ride. And obviously Alex has got a new #1 coaster. We were expecting to come to Fuji-Q Highland and get a #1. There it is, Alex's #1 coaster. Wow.
So we can't name.
And again, the location plays a big part of it, doesn't it?
You can see so much. The views are spectacular. Get out here and experience it. Oh my god.
I really enjoyed that. It's worth noting that the trains were a lot more comfortable, the restraints are a lot nicer on that than X2. Just the whole experience was so much nicer and a lot more enjoyable.
I'm a big guy and I got on very comfortably. And there was actually quite a bit of, you know,
bit of give on
that. It was nice. So
you are quite restrained on that. Bear in mind you've got like your harness here, then you've got a couple of seat belts on.
Seatbelt across your waist and seatbelt across down.
It's all about safety here as well, because you can't wear shoes on that. You have to take your shoes off. Alex took his off anyway, but I was going to keep mine on, but I was told no, I have to take my shoes off, which is fair enough. That's the rule of the ride. Strange, normally it's shirts and shoes must be worn at all times. Here with that, it's shoes off, definitely. Oh wow. Side wave. Hey, love it. Yeah, just so enjoyable. I'm speechless, really
I'm not going to lie,
brilliant coaster.
Walking off the coach into the park, we were walking thinking, what the actual hell are we about to experience? Yeah. I was very careful again what I said there. But here, wow, oh my god, incredible.
It's got a bit of a Blackpool Pleasure Beach style feel to it as well, in the fact that there's a lot of heritage rides. This park opened back in the 60s, and obviously with Mount Fuji just being over there, can't really see it yet, but with it just being there, apparently so anyway. Well, actually just been edited in by people like on the photos.
Next we're going on Valhalla.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a very nice park and what we've seen. Staff are very friendly. And like I say about safety, they're very safe. You can't just the shoes off. You have to check your own restraints as well as them checking them. And also you have to shake your pockets to show that you've got nothing in your pockets. So unfortunately no on-ride filming from here today, on the big rides anyway. Wow. Alex's new #1 coaster, SNS 4D at Fuji-Q Highland.
In Jamaica.
What we got?
A burger.
A burger?
Some chips that are now gone.
My chips have gone, but you get a basket meal.
Basket is staying with me for now. Yeah, a very nice meal. Crispy bun. I like a good crispy bun. The burger meat itself is very nice. Very similar to what you get at McDonald's. And for a change, to the milk, I've got a milkshake.
Oh my god, vanilla?
Vanilla, because it's pretty much dairy, so it's fine. So yeah, burger, milkshake.
An out of 10 for the whole experience in general?
A good 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. The food, to be honest, has been fine. In all the 3 places that we've been, the 3 different countries, the food has been absolutely fine for us. We managed to find chicken nuggets, burgers, McDonald's, KFC, pizzas, you name it, we've been able to find it, which is really good. Apart from Greggs and Wetherspoons, Tim's Delicious Supply. But yeah, this mouse coaster looks quite good, it's behind. Looks a bit different to usual, Mad Mouse. Quite a lot of heritage rides here by the looks of it, things that are a little bit older. Whether they were built here originally or if they've been relocated here, I'm not too sure. But I like the look of the flat just over there as well. The pizza flat, I'm going to call it, actually says Pizza La on the side. Maybe because it's got a round shape to it, it's like a pizza. I don't know. Like the operations there don't seem as bad as what people were making out. Like trains on the 4D coaster were coming out every probably 3 or 4 minutes, which you might think, God, compared to back home, that's quite bad. But from what the stories that I've been told, yeah, that's actually quite good, I think. You know, I've been sat here about 10 minutes and that's the 3rd train what's gone round. So yeah, operations aren't too bad, but definitely try and get that fast track because the queues do look like they move slow. As much as the park looks very quiet, I think it's quite a deceiving park in that the park looks quiet, but everyone's in queues waiting to get on things. So yeah, here's a few more shots anyway of the coaster. Beautiful place to sit. Always remember, do not jump over fence for danger. You're going on the Mad Mouse. Little family coaster. This looks like a bit of a different manufacturer. I'm not too sure on this one. Look at the track and the trains. Looks a bit different. I do know it opened in 1998 though, after doing a bit of research.
Into it, what you want about?
Not too sure on the manufacturer. Yeah, Mac. Yeah.
Oh God.
Hard to find out.
Back early days.
When I looked at RCDB, it did seem that there was a couple of rides here, what are either Chinese or Japanese manufacturers, so I reckon this is one of those. But we're going on, cred to cred. Hello, have a good time. Off we go then on the Mad Mouse, and this is a bit tight, look at Alex.
I'm a little bit crusty.
Well, you're in.
I'm in just.
Oh, look at the views. Beautiful views of Alex's new #1 coaster. And of course all the mountains.
Oh, okay.
It's quite good, quite smooth so far. Bit of drop action. Hey. Oh, this looks interesting. Hey, I like that. Bit of Mad Mouse style. Mad Mouse, everyone.
This is #1 coaster for you, do you reckon?
To be honest, it's not bad. Probably my top 100. Oh, here we go. Bloody hell. This is very different. It's actually quite enjoyable.
Isn't it?
Yeah. I can imagine this would be even better. Like,
Okay, no, it's not.
imagine it in a dark ride, indoors.
Oh, a bit of ice mountain.
Oh, bit of slanted track.
You bugger.
It breaks, doesn't it?
You bugger.
It,
You bugger. I used to say bugger.
It's quite good. Hello.
Some more little bunny hills coming round the corner. You bugger.
I
wasn't even intending to say that.
That was really enjoyable. I quite enjoyed the Mad Mouse. It was a nice little family coaster. That's something a bit different as well. Next up, we're going on the king of coasters, Fujiyama. I can actually say the name of this one. And this looks really good. We've got some stats on here as well.
I have to read this here. A faintly dispiriting aroma makes you happy feeling at any time. The first encounter with Supreme Confectionery.
Sweets on the right. Sweet shop, 130 kilometres an hour, 79 metres tall, with a centimetre drop. Let's go and get on this one. Ben & Jerry's is available.
Point up here as well. That's very cool.
Of course, we're coming in through the priority pass entrance. Quite a bit of merchandise, it seems, as well, which is good.
People from around the world.
Oh, I like that. That's a really nice idea. Fujiyama Photo Museum. All the different dates and things on the road. That's really cool. There we are. Right, let's go. Wow, look at the views from here. Kind of like Ocean Park out, it's surrounded by fantastic scenery. But look at that, all the mountains and hills all the way around. Absolutely gorgeous views from this park. Off we go. Hey. You got a little clap as we go.
High five all the way along.
Oh, I like that. Really friendly park. Now this is a hyper coaster, and it's actually manufactured by Togo. Hopefully it's better than the Manhattan Express. It's your first ever Togo. You're getting some good rides today. You're getting some unique stuff for yourself. Oh my God, look at all that down there. Crazy, all that for the chain. Some of the lift up. There we go, let's get on. Priority ticket entrance. Please wait a moment until the staff guides you. We will do. Let's go, we'll see you after. So we've just come off Fujiyama, and that was a lot better than I expected. I really enjoyed that as a coaster. Like I said, just in the queue, manufactured by Togo, I wasn't expecting it to be anywhere near as good. In fact, I thought it was going to be really quite rough. Granted, the final part of the ride had some very strange elements. Some of the bunny hills, instead of just being standard up and down, they were sort of in this sort of like an S-bend style shape. but overall that was really good. The whole first section was really smooth, that first drop. Unfortunately we didn't really get the views we were hoping for of Mount Fuji. You can just see the bottom of it and a few little bits through the clouds, but with it being so big we really couldn't see it that much at all, which is a shame. But you never know, we might get to ride it again later, who knows, especially if the clouds lift. But yeah, that was a really good coaster. That first drop, the turnaround section, the airtime, we were on the back row and I actually got quite a lot of airtime. I'd go as far to say, in terms of airtime and overall enjoyment, I enjoyed that better than Silver Star at Europa Park, and that's a B&M hypercoaster, and it's a big statement, but the views made up for it, the airtime, and the fact it wasn't rough. It was really enjoyable coaster. I was really surprised. I thought it might be one of the, oh god, one of my least favourite, but it's really not. It's a really good ride and it's well worth coming out here to give it a go. I can see why they call it King of Coasters now, because it is a really enjoyable ride, that. The views, even though we couldn't see the volcano, were fantastic. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. What about you, Alex? You got anything to add?
Yeah, I agree. I was quite surprised it carried on.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of times where the ride slowed down that much and I actually thought that was the end of the ride, but it wasn't. It kept going and going and going. Actually quite a long coaster. I know it's a hyper coaster, but a lot lengthier than I first expected, but I'm very impressed with it.
Yeah, I was. Towards the end as well, there was some really tight banking. Like, it wasn't just sort of like that, it was literally, we were on our side. Yeah, brilliant, really good coaster. I'd give that a good 10 out of 10. Really enjoyable. Restraints and trains as well weren't too bad. Seatbelt and a little lap bar, so not really that restricted at all. Talking of awesome roller coasters, now when we booked this trip, which was Christmas Day, I have, you know, 2016, we knew when we booked this trip, when we were going to come out here and we looked at the opening times and things, that we weren't going to get to ride one of my most anticipated coasters out there in the world, but we have got to see it. We stand right next to it. It is, of course, Do-Dodonpa, probably the most famous ride at the park, one that people know all across the world, whether you're watching this in the UK, in the States, throughout Europe, wherever you are, a lot of people know about Do-Dodonpa. And this is it. It's got the world's fastest acceleration on a ride. It is something absolutely ridiculous. And unfortunately, of course, we're not going to get to ride it. We did know before we booked the trip, and due to the prices and everything to come out here, it was the right time for us to come and do this trip. But next time, I'd definitely make sure it was open before we came. But for this trip, it's not put that much of a down on it at all. Well, it's not, because we knew before we booked it. It's not like we booked the trip and then saw afterwards that it was going to be closed. This actually reopens in just over a month. It opens in July. So yeah, what I've actually done is taken out the big airtime hill and put a loop in. What's quite interesting is, what I've noticed is, if you look at the top just there, some sort of kicker wheel like at the top. So I assume that's there just in case it needs it. I mean, with the speed it goes, I'm not sure on the exact facts, like I say, but yeah, with the speed it goes, you wouldn't think it'd need that, but I suppose it's there just in case it got stuck. I'll show you some more shots anyway of the loop. But in terms of a layout, to be honest, like, it's more that launch and brings you round, and yeah, I mean, it goes all around the back just there. You can just see the top section. Yeah, so it's an interesting looking ride and one that I would love to do, I must admit, but I'll be back here at some point, definitely. I really like this park. It feels quite classic, quite a lot of heritage here as well. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it today. I think it's a great park, and I think Alex is
so
too,
far. We love the country.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, really like it.
Fantastic. The people, so friendly, so kind, so considerate, listening to everything you say.
Yeah.
You don't speak good English, they're trying their best to communicate, and you can't ask more than that, really, can you?
That's the thing. So we're gonna have a little walk down into Thomas Land now. Of course, big fans of Drayton Manor. Well, I hope Alex is a big fan of Drayton Manor. Yeah. So we're gonna have a look in Thomas Land and just to see. Yeah, just actually to come and see it all and what it's like. I'm not too sure if with our ticket we can actually ride the attractions in here. It's worth pointing out that with the tickets for this park, it's a bit of a Blackpool Pleasure Beach style. You pay for your entry, you can pay per ride, I believe, or you can just buy like an all-inclusive ticket, so to speak. It's not a wristband, it's a ticket, but you do need to get that shown. But you need to show it. I'm not sure if they scan it or not. I don't think they do actually, but you have got to show it each time before you ride an attraction.
This is so strange.
It is really weird, isn't it? Let's have a little look around Thomas Land.
With a land the same as this.
It's really strange. I mean, Thomas is quite big over here, it seems. We've seen quite a few adverts for it around, which is quite interesting.
Wow.
And there it is.
So dull,
not quite as grand an entrance, but when you get inside, it's actually really nice. Similar buildings. Knapford Station. How weird.
I don't know what to think.
It's very, very nice. It seems to lack audio. That's the first thing I noticed. When you walk into Thomas Land at Drayton Manor, you've got loads of audio.
4, then 6, then 8.
In terms of theming though, and that is very, very nice.
Lovely.
I don't think it's quite on the scale
no.
as Drayton Manor is, but
it's got very similar rides as well. very, very similar rides to what Drayton has to offer. So
There's the fat controller.
of course, but not the real fat controller, is he? He's just a figure, that one.
I wonder if they have got an actual fat controller. Oh, that's quite nice. They obviously change that every day. Lovely. Oh, here you go. Here's a better view of the loop look on Do-Dodonpa. Wow, look at that. Absolutely massive. I do look forward to getting on it, I'm not going to lie, but I'm not disappointed today. It would have been nice to maybe see it testing. I've seen some photos of it testing the past couple of weeks, so even to see that would be amazing today. But don't worry, I will come back here at some point in the next few years and come and give that a go. Let's have a little look around the rest of Thomasland. Thomas Restaurants over here. We've got a little coaster credit here, Rock and Roll Duncan. Let's come and do that. It's only open from 1:30 till 5, so let's come back and give that a go later on. Got a little log flume attraction here, that's quite strange. Got the little boats and a little drop there, that's quite nice. Percy over there. It's a very nice little area. It's not got the same feel at all as what you get in Thomasland at Drayton Manor. But it's still very, very nice. It just really needs that audio. It's a bit more of a peaceful, relaxing area, which in a way works quite well. Miss Kindler's kitchen. Where's Alex? He's taking some photos to go and show all his work colleagues from Drayton Manor. Circus play area. What we got around here? This ride here looks very similar to Rocking Bull Strode at Drayton Manor. Pretty much identical there, Rocking Tug. It's very, very nice round here.
Dart ride.
There's a dart ride?
Dart ride.
Oh, we're going on then?
Thomas dart ride, we've got to go on it.
Oh my god. Hello. Oh, the people are so friendly.
Dart ride.
No, you don't get a Thomas dart ride in Drayton Manor, do you?
No. Maybe one day, hopefully. That'd be good to see.
I like all this water everywhere. Little ponds. Like a little stream going around everywhere.
How well do you know your trains?
Wow. I don't have a clue. Is that James, the red one, is it?
Very good.
James. Obviously got Thomas up there. Right, let's go and give this a go then, I reckon. Not too sure if our tickets are valid for Thomasland, but we're about to find out. Merry Christmas, everybody! This is very strange. Look at the track on this. Danger, keep away. It's like it's been built inside an office block or something.
Amusement, I hope you're watching.
I do like this, I must admit. Hey, Maribel. We gotta love a good dart ride, cred.
I'm
not gonna lie, the trains are a little terrifying in Japanese. They are scaring me a little bit.
Very well themed. I was thinking it needs a bit more atmospheric lighting maybe. I still feel like I'm in a bit of an office block. Harvey!
Taking them away from me as well.
Oh no, not the mugs! No, bring about the mugs! Wow. Oh, we got a little turntable in here.
Gorgeous. I took the Christmas theme out, like, but that's the range special.
Take yourself down to the range this Christmas.
So you can tell them the range up to up and one working.
Oh yeah.
Oh, to the photo.
Backwards section is like 13, this is. The switch track coming up. There's a nice little ride system there, isn't it? I don't know who manufactured this.
I love it. Wow.
And off we go.
Oh, score,
got a lovely little dart ride.
We've got Murdoch, Spencer, James, Thomas.
Unknown, yeah.
Doing alright, nothing too bad.
I give them that, it's very well themed. I love the ride system. Mr. Jolly's Chocolate Factory, there I am, Mr. Jolly. Hey, hello. Give us a honk. Hey, the dart ride was lovely, wasn't it?
You know what? I quite like this little tunnel. It's very different.
It is very different.
I wouldn't say it's better than Drayton's. I still say Drayton's better. And that's not me just trying to.
I would agree on that. From an independent review, I would say the Drayton Manors is better. However, the dart ride was good. I just think it needed a little bit more atmospheric lighting. Felt a bit too much like an office block with the lights. It'd be nice if it was a bit darker and maybe a little less on the Christmas lights out of Christmas season. But overall, it's very, very nice. I'm enjoying Fuji-Q Highland a lot. I think it's a lovely park.
A little flume and a little float. It's so cute.
There's even an on-site hotel here and spa as well. Hotel and spa, we like that, don't we?
Yeah.
So when, yeah, we'll have to maybe next time we come, look at maybe staying down here for a couple of days and seeing the mountain and doing maybe some more stuff in the area. Definitely something to consider. Now we've seen it and got the idea for it. That's the thing with this trip. In a way, it's a little bit of a taster trip. We've done the Disney that we wanted to do. Well, we will be doing our final Disney tomorrow. And obviously we've been to some other parks as well along the way, which is great. And there's a lot more parks I'd love to do, both in Japan and China. But with this being the first time, we wanted to make sure that we didn't go too overboard and too crazy. And we got a good taster for it all to come back and do something similar in a few years, definitely.
Now, I'm not a person for shout-outs and all that, but Shep, I know you're watching this. Come and visit this Thomas Land and come and see the difference between Drayton Manor and Thomas Land at Fuji-Q. Very, very different.
That'll be done. And have a ride on the Domper for us if you come.
And a ride on the Domper if you come, yeah, because clearly we're not going to go.
Next up, we're going on the Gerstlauer, the steepest roller coaster.
Testing.
What?
Joking. Oh, I'm getting excited.
We're on the steepest roller coaster in the world. There it is. Takabisha. Look at that. Let's go and have a closer look. The views are breathtaking at this park. It is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it?
Blown away.
So lucky to be here, and it is quite a quiet day. I mean, the queue times aren't ridiculous today. I'm still glad we got them fast tracks, but it looks like an hour and a half to 2 hours for some of the major rides. So anyway, it's not very often I say I'm looking forward to a Gerstlauer, but this one I am in Takabisha. Now this looks quite interesting, and I don't know how Alex feels about it, but I'm quite looking forward to it.
Well, I'm interested to see it. I'm not a big fan of Gerstlauer either myself, but
if Charlotte was here, we're riding this for Charlotte, we're doing it for you, and all the people who like Gerstlauer out there. I'm going to go on it, I'm going to give it a fair review like I do coasters.
a lot of you like Gerstlauer.
There is a lot of Gerst fans out there, and with this being the biggest and most dominating Gerstlauer I've been on, I think it's well worth giving it a fair shot.
I'd choose between the Promotion 2000
Oh, look at that.
and Gerstlauer. I'd take the Promotion 2000.
You want a promotion? Yeah.
Why? Are you going to be executive or?
Here we are. This looks great. Not a lot in terms of theming here as expected. It is more of an amusement park, but it's a really nice feel amusement park. Look at that. That's what we're going on, fans of Gerstlauer. Wow, this looks crazy. We've got some big inversions on this, so let's go and give it a go. Let's find the entrance. We've done some big rides today. This will be our 4th cred of the day as well, and to be honest, we're doing okay for creds. We got that little Thomas one this afternoon as well, and some sort of suspended credit down the bottom which we'll have to get.
Our day of mission pass. Got some Thomas and all the rides there, so we've got the Grumble.
Yeah, not bad at all. Oh, let's have a look. Quite a big queue for this one, looking at it. Glad we've got the fast pass for this one. Priority seat ticket guide. Thank you for choosing to purchase a priority ticket. Please take the seat that the staff has designated as yours, but you cannot choose your seat. As expected, really pretty standard. Let's go on. Takabisha. Okay, so we've just come off Takapisha, the steepest drop in the world at 121 degrees. And to be honest, that's the best gear slide I've ever done. And the best news is, up here, right in the middle, there's no gear stake. It was okay, wasn't it?
No gear stake. Very impressive, yeah. God, I was going around the whole coaster thinking it's so smooth. It's so smooth. It really is.
It's got some good merchandise as well. I'm definitely going to be making a purchase of the shirt. And look at these
He's
as
actually
well.
buying gear style merchandise.
Look at this. That's worthy of the box, to be honest. I think it's chocolates in it or something.
Truffles.
Yeah, and baked chocolate. But yeah, let's talk a little bit about that coaster when we can get through the door. No, we have to. Oh, there we go. I was kind of expecting a sensor then. So that coaster, basically, you left the station. Let's just talk about operations. Not very good operations there at all, because obviously they wait for all the trains to sort of stack up and then send you all out. But basically what we had was a little turn round, then a little drop, and then a barrel roll. Very similar to what you get on Soar the Ride, wasn't it? Just without the theming really. But that was okay, and then we went straight into a nice launch. Quite a fast launch that was, straight up into the first inversion. And yeah, it was a really good coaster. At that point it was quite smooth, very enjoyable. The train shook a little bit jolty, but overall that was fine. A few more inversions, a little bit of airtime actually, and then we made it back round to the brake section, turned around to the right, and then started to climb up the vertical lift hill. When we got to the top of the vertical lift hill, it went very, very slow, like over the top. I'll show you some footage in a second. But yeah, it went all the way round and then sped up down the drop. To be honest, it didn't actually feel as steep as what I was expecting, but you got some really nice views up there. It's a shame that we can't really see Mount Fuji very well with the clouds, but overall, it's not one of my favourite coasters. It's a gear style at the end of the day. I just don't enjoy them fully. But in terms of all the gear styles I've done, that's definitely the best one, and I thought it was a good coaster.
I have to say, I think we're having such a good day really because of sort of the fast pass. I want my hair, it's a mess, as always. Look, this queue up here, these people seem to have been waiting quite some time. I don't know if I see
Yeah, so very well. Very long queue. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Get yourselves on YouTube, Theme Park Worldwide, everyone, on YouTube. Check it out, then you can watch it back. Yeah. But yeah,
I couldn't imagine waiting over 2 hours for it.
No.
I know in the UK we're kind of lucky that our queues don't tend to take too long because of good operations, but
operations aren't great, are they?
I feel sorry for the people who are probably only going to get 2 and 3 rides, maybe tops today, in a full operating day, which is quite poor, considering the hours of the park aren't open very long, are they really?
I definitely recommend, like, it's a must in my eyes, get that fast pass. Like now we've done the 3 big rides that are open, obviously no Do-Dodonpa, but then we can go around, get the other couple of credits that we need, and just enjoy the rest of the park. There's a couple of scare attractions that I'm going to have a look at and drag Alex in as well. So I think we're going to check those out actually and have a look. That's my next sort of thing after the coasters. That's my sort of thing what I'm looking forward to the most here. Seeing a bit of Japanese horror. They love their horror over here, and apparently they're quite gruesome. So
I don't love that horror. Not one bit.
There's nothing better than going to a scare attraction and having someone who's foreign shouting at you. And, yeah.
You have that in the queue line. If you queue jumping, it's the same thing.
To be fair, like, everyone's been really orderly here and very, very friendly, like we say. But overall, yeah, not a bad coaster. Not one of my favourites out there. But if you like Gerst in the UK, like Smiler, Soar the Ride, Speedo, you'd absolutely love that. I think it, really, really good. At least we can say again, I've done the steepest drop on a coaster in the world. That's the 3rd time I've had that title now. I had it from Soar when that opened in 2009. Then Mumbo Jumbo at Flamingo Land, which took the crown like a month later, and then now I've had it on this. So 3 times I've held that record. I've been able to say that I've been on it.
I actually agree. It's the best Gerst style coaster we've done.
Yeah, you'd say that as well. Yeah, very, very interesting. We have pretty much the same thoughts on the rides here today, and me and Alex, we do share quite a lot of similar opinions on things. We like the same sort of coasters, don't we? Really.
Just differences in other matters. Yeah, they're very, very different on other things. But no, it's nice.
All right, let's go have a look around the rest of the park. But overall, I enjoyed a Gerst flower. There you go. Screenshot it, do what you want. I enjoyed a Gerst flower.
That's going to become a meme, that is now.
It's good. Okay, so it's time for some scare attractions. We've got the Bloodthirsty Ward and the super scary Labyrinth of Fear. Look at the theme facade, that's really cool. So we've got 2 right next to each other here. I'm not too sure if they're included or we're paying or not. 500 yen. Let's have a look at the restrictions. No video cameras, no smoking, no eating, no pregnancy. No, we're okay.
Oh, I'm under 6, so I can't go on, sorry.
Free pass available.
Please don't touch or remove decorations.
Right, we've got audio out the front, we've got posters. This looks really good. So of course I'll give you a full in-depth review when we come out. Oh my god. So which one's which? Oh, there's one of them, and here's the other one. Two right next to each other. Oh, look at that facade. Look at that. This scary attraction is apparently one of the longest in the world. We're about to go in and experience them, so we'll see you afterwards. I think Alex is pooing himself. Oh, it's going to be a laugh. So we're in the queue line and we're going into the hospital first, into the ward. We've got
Halloween. I have 10 months of the year, from January to October, where I can prepare myself for a Halloween attraction. We're in blooming June.
And this is going to be at least 30 minutes according to the sign.
Well, no one's come out yet.
Photography ban, of course, no filming in the ward. Giving up. Persons who no longer able to withstand the terror shall follow the instructions on the signs to escape. Oh my god. Ambushing or otherwise frightening fellow visitors can cause trouble. It's therefore prohibited, so no scaring anybody, Alex, in there, please. Right, this is actually it now. A bit of a queue.
Must be maximum 6 people, it says on the video as well.
Right, and you can't go in on your own, it says on the sign I've seen as well. Lots of restrictions with this, but hopefully it'll be really worth it. We'll see you on the other side. Halloween starts early. Wow, okay, so we've just come out of the bloodthirsty ward. Look at that facade, and let's just say this isn't one of those attractions that looks amazing on the outside and is awful inside. That was high quality all the way through. To be honest, I've never seen Alex so scared in all his life.
Because I don't speak the language, I don't know what's going on, I don't know the plot, I don't know whether they can touch you, I don't know anything, which they can't touch you, but...
Oh, he was grabbing onto my bag like there's no tomorrow.
The theming in there was incredible. The scares could have been better, but it was fantastic.
Could have been better. I think he'd have been on the floor. So, let's talk about the attraction. Very, very different. I had actually heard of this before. It was on some TV program. It was actually Jack from Theme Park Worldwide that showed me this attraction quite a few years ago now. And I've said one day I'm going to come and do it. About 30 minutes we were in there. Started off with a 5-minute pre-show video telling you about this girl who's in hospital and she keeps having flashbacks to the hospital. And then of course you do meet those scenes later on throughout. The trick with this one is you go and have a photo with your group, which obviously our group was me and Alex, and then you get given a flashlight, which for about 20 minutes of the attraction you're walking around on your own with a flashlight in some very dark scenes. There's no audio in there at all. And it was, apart from like jump scare audio, so to speak. In terms of actors, I'd say tops, there was about 10 actors in there, not that many, and they did reuse actors in certain places. There was quite a lot of like rat runs, so to speak, where people could go. Overall though, that was very, very good. There was one big scare that I had, and that was a big jump scare, which actually came, there was some crates with some bodies and stuff stacked, and it was a scare. And then there was one audio scare what got me as well. It was just a girl's scream, so simple. It was like a ward scene, there was like a curtain, and there's a speaker behind it with a girl's scream, but that was quite loud, and that did get me. So 2 good scares in there, a numerous amount of scares for Alex, but I think what really made that attraction was the fact it was so quiet, you felt so alone, and you're really exposed being just 2 of you. There was no hands on shoulders or anything. I say that, he had his hands on my bag, but yeah, felt very, very exposed in there, and it was more the building up to what could happen. There was a few scenes in there what you would not get away with back home, and I won't go into too much detail with it being a family orientated channel and a lot of kids watching, but let's just say there were scenes of like a children's ward gone wrong in there. Yeah, so you can see where we're going. It was quite messed up, so to speak, but yeah, it was very, very good, and yeah, we enjoyed it, didn't we?
I'm doing a little plug, I do apologise. Theme Park Worldwide on YouTube.
Hey, there you are, check it out. Mate, go in there, it's brilliant. You need to go. Yeah, you'd love it.
It's good.
Yeah.
Really
See you
good.
later, guys. yeah, but overall, what a very well put together attraction. One of my favourite ever scare mazes, that is. It's so good. I might not have got loads of massive scares, but it was very, very enjoyable. And let's just say it did not disappoint. Well worth the price and the wait. And to be honest, I've never seen Alex so scared.
Terrifying.
I think hospitals touch a nerve with a lot of people, and they do myself, but I just love scare attractions. It takes a lot to get a real good scare out of me.
Not even slightly consistent.
It was on 3 levels as well. Like, it took up this whole building, massive long corridors in there, lots of actor sort of places.
We're in there a good 30 minutes.
Yeah, good half hour, brilliant, really, really good. I'm going to say that's my favourite thing at the park.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that, and yeah, well worth coming to check that out.
Just to see me scared as well.
Oh, the Bloodthirsty Ward. Wow, what an attraction. Looks like we've got a Rapids attraction just here, a bit of a different style Rapids. I like the theming though, very oriental. Also got a cycle monorail above here as well. And a suspended family coach, which doesn't look operational. It was earlier on, but maybe we're going to miss the cred with that one, unfortunately. To be honest though, I'm not too fussed if we have, because that scare attraction really made it up for me. I love my scare attractions, and make sure you stay tuned later in the year for Scream Park Worldwide. We're all turning for its 6th year, and we've got lots and lots coming up on the channel, so stay tuned for that.
50-minute wait.
50-minute wait for the Rapids. Got to give the Rapids a go though, haven't we? It's got to be done. Rapids is a Rapids, we love it. Let's go and have a look. It's a nice little boating lake area, isn't it? Some little pedlos. Hello. No, nothing. Got another gear slide over there in the background. Gear slide sky roller, that one. Looks like the same model that Lee Spur's got. It's up on the hill there, so you get amazing views. I say that, here you'll get amazing views. In terms of the Mount Fuji, can't really see a lot, to be honest. Telephone's still ringing, God. Yeah, you can't really see a lot. Behind
A
Takabisha.
lot of calls and texts to get these voicemails through, aren't
I know, yeah.
I'm on the 3rd milkshake. What's going on?
Oh God, there must be nice.
900 yen I've spent.
To be fair, I like a good milkshake.
I do, it's very like vanilla. Can't beat it.
We just asked about some more fast tracks, and they've sold out for the 2 big rides, so still get them for the hyper at the moment. Fujiyama. It's just this. This just sort of shows that. I mean, there's literally a couple of cars going around on that. Apart from that, there's no other ride movement. I mean, it'd be even better here if they sorted out operations, but it's got a lovely charm to it, and we're having a really good day. There's another note on the gear slide actually, I forgot to mention it earlier on. Look how slow it goes over some of the elements. And I think that's how Eurofighters should be, to be honest, a lot slower over the elements. It means you don't get that jolt. It's a lot better. There is a soaring style attraction up here, so we're going to go and check that out, I think, and have a look. But yeah, we're having a lovely day today, really, really nice. There's not loads at this park, but what there is here is some really good quality. I'd like another go on all the coasters, really, especially the hyper coaster and the 4D. We'll have to see if we can do a little bit later on this afternoon. We've still got a few hours left, though. Look at that. Time to make our way to departure gates A and B, but first, a word of warning from Alex.
I'm sorry, I have to warn you, the photography and video recording are prohibited here. When our staff find it, we will delete your photo and video data. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my God. So this, because we can't see Mount Fuji, this is the soaring style ride where it takes you over Mount Fuji. There, it's a shame that we've come all the way here and we've not been able to actually see it.
Now we're looking at a virtual room.
Yeah, it's literally sat right there. Hopefully this will be quite good. It's quite a nice themed queue line.
Isn't that skyboard in front there?
It is, yeah. Right arrows, skyboard.
What's going on? I do feel like I'm on some distant planet, but...
It says a 30-minute wait for this as well, so if it is, not too bad. Worth going on, of course I'll tell you all about it when we come out. Shame we've not been able to get much on-ride footage here today really, but as expected they are quite sort of strict here when it comes to safety reasons, like we mentioned earlier on with the checking of the harnesses and that kind of stuff. So it's all very understandable.
Like the little flight boards. Tell you when the next flight.
Yeah, that's quite cool. Right, let's go on, we'll see you after. You enjoying your day?
Yeah, I'm a milkshake.
Na 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 na
Everything's in
na.
that hard.
Soaring to tower. We're clear for takeoff.
So we go the other way now.
Okay, so we've just come off the park's flying theatre, and where do I start with that? By firstly saying that is a really, really well put together attraction, is it not?
It is. I just think it's probably better than soaring for me personally. I know you wouldn't agree, but
Yeah, I'd definitely take soaring over it, but that's definitely in there as the next in line, so to speak. I mean, until I try Volunteering at Europa Park, I'm sure that'll be amazing with all the theming in the queue. But like Alex said, you had a point, didn't you, to be flying on that?
yeah, you had a reason, you had a story, rather than just sort of, oh, we're flying over California, we're flying over the world, you know.
Yeah, there's a good story.
It was an airline.
We're on flight 223 of Fuji Airways, and as you saw, just came into the arrivals hall at the end, and departures before we went, and it was very well put together. It was also longer than soaring. It was on that about 7 or 8 minutes. It was a really long attraction. I just thought that was really nicely put together.
Planetarium style though, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. So it's platforms that move out instead of it actually lifting up. So I enjoyed seeing that. It was lots of shots basically. We started in the park, didn't we? In like an airport opposite, which was good, and we landed there. Loads of shots of the mountain.
Funny pre-show video as well that's understandable in any language. It was nice.
So funny. In terms of the actual experience with the video, really good quality, a lot better than what we did at Happy Valley. Yeah, I put it in just there, slightly behind soaring for me. I thought it was very, very good, well thought out attraction. I didn't like the transitions though, that's one thing. I mean, they changed the camera angle quite a lot, and instead of actually having something come at you on the screen and then it changed, it was just a matter of a slow fade into that next shot. I thought that was a little bit iffy, but what I did love was the fact we went through like a thunderstorm with thunder and lightning. There was mist effects, which was really good, and we also got a barrel roll on the screen, and that actually felt really realistic, didn't it? So that was great. Yeah, really, really enjoyed that. And we got some smells in there, a couple of different smells, like
Lots
different
of flowers,
and yeah, it was really good. A good 9 out of 10 for me on that. Well worth coming. There's some great rides here at Fuji-Q. It's a really nice park. If you don't want to sort of spend money on the fast tracks, definitely 2 days needed, I'd say, to get everything in. It's not a massive park, probably the same sort of size as maybe Drayton Manor in terms of park size and layout. But yeah, really, really good park and worth coming to check out. And make sure you go and see that, Fuji Airways. Really good attraction. So unfortunately, this is probably going to be our last ride of the day due to Fuji-Q actually closing the entrances to the queue line way before ride close. I mean, they've not done it yet, but this is advertised as an hour wait back on the coast of what we don't have a clue how to pronounce the name of. Ijanica. I'll call it an SNS 4D. But yeah, we're back on this. It says that they shut the queue times, however long that wait is. So if it's an hour and it's 5 o'clock close, then it'll shut at 4. Now, we did originally think it was open until 6 when we did check the website, but it is actually 5 o'clock. But not really to worry. I mean, we've had a good day here. We've got on what we wanted to do. We saw the scare attraction, we did the flying theatre. We've done the 3 big coasters. And like I said, we're coming around for again now. Another go, so yeah.
Crazy.
Let's just talk a little bit about operations again though. It's not great at all, is it? I mean, how you queue up for these rides, basically you've got a queue line here which is for one side of the coaster, another queue like this on the other side of the coaster. Bear in mind there's only 20 seats per train. Trains are quite short on this one, so it means that on top of your express and stuff like that, say you got 2 people on express, every time this coaster goes round there's only actually 8 people from this queue actually moving out. And bear in mind it is running 2 trains, but I'd say a train's going out probably every 3-4 minutes, if not a little bit longer than that now.
I think they build a longer queue line with just one, and then right before the station you are separated into your set area.
Yeah, I think that would make a lot more sense.
Make it a lot more efficient, a lot faster, because this is ridiculous. I mean, we've only been here 20 minutes, about halfway in the queue, but the actual amount of people here isn't that many really, considering compared to what you can
I dread to think what it'd be like on a weekend, I really do. That wasn't too bad dispatch, probably about 3 minutes is the last one. But yeah, I dread to think what it's like on a weekend. I would never recommend coming here on a weekend. And today, like we did, we went to get the fast tracks, but we didn't really run for them. I'd recommend run for the fast tracks. Well worth it.
Get as many as you can whilst you can.
Yes. that coaster's just insane. We've just come off that second go. Took about 50 minutes in the queue, so not too bad at all. But wow, we've had an interesting experience, to say the least, just there. So I'll talk about that first, because I just can't get over that happened. Basically, we came in, we were on the second to last train, it seems, or third to last train of the day. Now, it's clear these staff, they want to go home, they're lovely, and we spoke to a really nice bloke just on the platform, really nice. However, they want to go home. So when we're in the queue, they came and clicked everyone. As soon as it shut the queue line, they came down with a clicker and clicked how many of there was left, so they knew how many trains they were before they could go home. And then we came into the break room, thought we were going to be waiting for the next train to get dispatched and move our way into the station. And what actually happened was we then moved left. We had a click and we moved left. We were actually on the transfer track. We got put into like the maintenance shed, whilst they then reversed that train out the station, and then we moved back across and onto the track. I can't believe...
Like oil bottles and things on the floor.
I can't believe they've just done that. I mean, it was quite dangerous, but obviously we like to sort of see that sort of stuff, and I'm sure they wouldn't do it if, I'm sure they wouldn't do it if, I'm not sure with these S&S 4D coasters, like I said, there's not many of them out there. Is it the normal thing? Is it a normal procedure? I don't know, but I've never had that on a coaster. I've been on transfer tracks before operating, as in on like behind the scenes tours and stuff, but never actually been strapped in on a coaster and then actually gone across like that and then back. It was crazy, that was, but that was even more intense than earlier on for me. That was absolutely nuts, that was. And I'm so glad that we got to do that ride again.
You get an experience every time, really, don't you?
That's the good thing with them 4D coasters. You know, the different experience every time. And wow, what a day it's been.
It's consistent. This whole park, although operations aren't great, it's very consistent, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Kind of see where I'm coming
We've had a
from.
great day, haven't we? We haven't done loads of rides, and don't expect to come here and get 30 odd rides and not even 20 rides, you know. You want to make sure you get here early for park opening, get yourself the express passes, and you'll have a good day. There it is though, Ekna. And there they are on the station, all clapping and cheering. Really, really friendly. We feel very welcome here, and I'm loving Japan so far. We just managed to get a bonus cred just here on the Rock and Roll Duncan, which is this little junior coaster. Bonus cred. It was good, that one, wasn't it?
I was quite terrified.
Yeah. Look at this. I mean, I'm surprised, to be honest, that the Thomas brand let this operate. This is the queue line, look, you just stand in the track. I'm surprised that this thing operate. I mean, look at it. It's a bit tired, a bit dated. I do think that this area was probably something else before Thomas came in, and this was one of the existing rides, and they just had a new sort of nose car put on it. There we go, cred to cred. We do like counting these coasters, and we got on.
That definitely counts.
Yeah, right, we're going to make our way back up to the top, have a little look at the merchandise, see what else we can see along the way before we sum up our day here at Fuji-Q Highland. I've really enjoyed it today. It's been a really, really good day. Not loads of rides, but we've got everything that I wanted to do. And the scare maze, wow, brilliant.
Don't worry, it wasn't the Thomas one.
To add to this very confusing day even more, listen to the music. Happy New Year, everybody! Auld Lang Syne. It's June.
We'll take a cup of kindness.
Watch out for the flies.
For the Auld Lang Syne. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is quite cool here. They've actually got one of the old trains from Fujiyama just here, and it's even got Togo on the back actually. Let's have a little zoom in. Togo of Japan. It's even got Wind Machine operated by Alex Crump.
Oh.
Here it is.
That's nice, so there's going to be a 45-minute wait for the air machine. Two staff on.
Got some nice hanging baskets around the side.
Oh, they've got them hanging.
The track. Well, that's really nice. You can actually stand in there and have a photo. Lovely. Just been given a nice free sample by that lovely gentleman out there of your Mount Fuji cookies. Look at those, really, really nice. All different shapes and sizes. Look at these. Tastes really, really good, they do. Got some really nice confectionery over here. Fuji Airways. It's nice how they've got this little area. It's a bit sort of like your downtown Disney style area, really. You alright there?
I found my, probably what I'm really looking forward to trying at some point while I'm here in Japan.
A wrapped pizza.
Wrapped pizza.
I'm just saying, it's a bit like downtown Disney.
A little bit, it's nice. Can't wait. I think you probably get that anywhere, but here it's just be nice to try.
Pizza. Nice round here, I do like it.
It's gorgeous, and you've got a little cutaway through to the other side of the street just there.
That's very clever. I've come to a conclusion that maybe the owner of this park likes France. I mean, all these buildings are very, very nice. It looks a bit like Ratatouille, doesn't it?
Feels like it. You got a little fountain showing from the Eiffel Tower there.
It's nice. Oh, we've got a carousel still open as well. Double-deck Chris Franklin carousel. It's very nice round here. Loads of little shops. Wonder how late this is open till in the evening. Lovely. Oh, I do like that. Gonna have a close look at the Eiffel Tower. Not to scale this one, just so you know. So just inside the main gift shop now at the top of the park. So having a look at some of the merchandise in here. I mean, some of this stuff's really strange. It's like all food-related items with the rides. I mean, you got Fuji-Yama truffles and chocolates and all that kind of stuff. Very different to what I've had before. Normally you have t-shirts and mugs. Granted, there is t-shirts over there. Quite like that one, the Takapisha one. See if it's dropping the world. Might have to purchase one of those. Great views of Mount Fuji, which we never really got to see properly. You can see it a little bit, but not as nice as I was hoping for, really, in terms of the views. Get plenty of thrills. A very interesting merchandise, to say the least. That's quite a nice notebook. The big 4 coasters, obviously Do-Dodompa's on there as well. Do-Dodonpa. Fridge magnets, key rings. Can't see anything in terms of pin badges at the moment. Mount Fuji gifts over there. It's quite a nice gift shop. Lots of different things, a lot more things that you actually use instead of more decorative. Very nice. And there we have it, that sums up our day at Fuji-Q Highland. So good to actually get here and see this park for the first time. Heard about it a long time ago. I'm just so happy to have actually said that I've been and done it and literally bought the t-shirt and won the mugs as well. But it's been a really, really good day. I'll let Alex sort of start with his highlights of the park, really. Put him on the spotlight.
One coaster.
Which we don't know the name of, yeah? Adeniga, whatever you call it.
It was good fun. I've managed to try it. Excuse me, Togo Hypercoaster. Very excited about that.
I can't believe the Togo Hypercoaster was actually that good. It was brilliant.
Really good, wasn't it? And you actually were like, I actually enjoyed a Hypercoaster.
Yeah.
That's Togo, and I was like, yes, you have. And also, I enjoyed the flying theatre as well.
Yeah, the flying theatre. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this part. The highlight for me here has been the scare attraction, what we did earlier on.
Of course.
I absolutely love the scare attraction. Closely followed by the S&S 4D coaster, whatever you call it. Yeah, I loved it. Really, really good. Oh, we've got the King.
You've got the Backstreet Boys behind you as well.
Backstreet Boys. They are, yeah, on the album cover photo. But yeah, that was really, really good day. So good to get here. Operations as expected, to be honest. Not great. Come and spend the full day here and make sure you do get the fast track. Talking about getting here, actually, I didn't actually mention it this morning, but there is a bus from the Fuji-Q station in the centre of Tokyo. From there, quite accessible from Disney in terms of on the metro or by taxi. From there you can get a bus, takes about an hour and a half or so to get here, but you reserve it online, so check it out through Fuji-Q's official website, and I will put a link down below in the description. Really nice and easy to do the bus, book it online, print your ticket off, and then away you go and pay just at the station with that, so nice and easy to do. To get out here to Fuji-Q. Right, and that did. Brilliant, well thank you very much for watching another vlog. The next vlogs coming up are going to be from our final Disney resort number 6.
Can't believe it.
It's crazy, we are going to Tokyo Disneyland, followed by Tokyo Disney Sea. Oh my god! It's gonna be crazy.
I don't know what to talk like.
Oh my god!
Please don't do that again.
We're going to Tokyo Disney Sea.
We're eating the pizza at home. Oh god, here we go.
And we got a Frontierland back at this one.
Out of time.
Tokyo Disneyland.
And a Haunted Mansion. And a Splash Mountain. I can't wait for Splash Mountain.
Well, thanks Alex for a good day at Fuji-Q. We will be back here in the future. I can promise you that. Thanks for watching. And that means it's time to cue those credits. Bye guys.
Credits scrolling.